Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Eden Full Clear Challenge. As you may be noticing, we are on a -1 win streak, and that is because we did already attempt to record this and we did die to the first boss due to the terrible start we had. I will put a clip of it here so you can watch it as I'm speaking. Also, one thing to mention, because I did say it in the other episode before we died, so it won't be in this one yet, and we have changed the rules. So the rules have changed. I'll put that on screen as well so you can read it. If you want to pause it and read them, that's fine, but the secret and super secret rooms will now no longer be mandatory and will only be looked for if we want to, or we know where they are with like blue map or something. Just in an effort to try and reduce the time taken per run, because in the cathedral and the womb and even the chest as well, finding the secret room and the super secret room was taking a lot of time, and we don't necessarily want that to eat into the video. So we have changed that, but we will move straight into this run. Apologies for the loss, but I died on the first floor boss because we started with 1 soul heart and pretty terrible damage and pretty terrible items. The gold room was the bean, so we didn't exactly get anything that helped us, and I did just pretty much die straight away, so I didn't want that to only be the video. I wanted to actually upload a video, and you know, a full run, so we will start it again from the start. Okay, so we boomerang like familiar. I've never actually had the jawbone, but we will take it, I guess. Oh, so it can grab things for us. Okay, so we have started with the soul. So the soul gives us 2 soul hearts. It also gives us like a repulsion field around us that can sometimes block shots. We also have lemon mishap, which, as I've just used, is the spacebar item that does spawn the literal tiniest pool of pee on the floor. That it does do damage. Like if enemies walk into it, it's like creep. It will do damage. It's just tiny and pretty pointless. They have to be pretty much on top of you for them to deal damage. And like, why would I want someone that close? But stat-wise, before we move into the boss, movement speed is a little bit less, range is a little bit low, Delay is fine, shot speed is a little bit low, and damage is a little bit low, so everything's a pretty poor apart from Delay. Movement speed isn't too bad. We did just pick up this jawbone, which I've never actually seen before, but it looks pretty cool. It is a familiar that follows us like, like Sister Maggie or something, but it actually boomeranged itself out. By the looks of things, it can pick up items, because it did pick up that wash battery when I was in the golden room. So it looks like it's like the boomerang, the spacebar item, but it's not a spacebar item, it's a familiar. So that's pretty cool. I've obviously unlocked it, because otherwise it wouldn't be in my game, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it. It must be one of the forgotten unlocks that I got before I started the series. We do get speed balls, that's a speed up and a shot speed up, so that puts both of those stats to pretty much where you want them to be. That is a full clear of this floor. We can't go in the shop because we don't have a key. I would like to go in because we do have 15 cents, but we don't have a key, so there's not an awful lot I can do. So we will just move down to floor 2. Okay, so floor 2, hopefully the golden room or something like that gives us some damage. That would be nice. Concussive poop doing good work for us there, taking out some enemies. This jawbone is pretty weird. We do get Samson's lock, so it's a chance for extra damage when killing an enemy. We will take that. We will go into this curse room, and it was pretty pointless. I didn't want to risk taking even more damage just to open that chest when it might have had like nothing in it, or just a red heart or something that I didn't necessarily want. We do get a coin, so we will continue going left. We do get the item room, but we don't have a key. We will go back this way and open up the arcade. We will bomb these two. 2 trinkets that we don't necessarily want. None of them were bad. I would definitely take something like Shoot the Whoop. I don't think we can get Shoot the Whoop from this one. I think it was a bad lemon mishap placement, but we will have to live with it, I guess. Shoot the Whoop would be mint, but I don't think we can get Shoot the Whoop from this boss. I'm not 100% sure on what you can get from the mini bosses. I know you can get items. I know you get like more than 3. We get duplicated bombs card. Is this a secret room? Yeah, so we can get into the golden room without needing a key, which means we can. Thank you, Jawbone. Addicted. Okay. So we can get into the gold room without needing to use our key, which means we can go into the star. We do get Contagion, which is actually pretty good. So Contagion is like a virus. We do get Champion's Belt. I would massively like to get Blue Candle as well. So we'll see if we can wrangle that. Contagion is that effect there. So the first enemy you kill in the room will pop with like a poisonous dust cloud. That can infect all the other ones around, which then causes them to pop, and it spreads just like that. It's really good if enemies are clumped up together. That is a full clear of this floor. We will move into the boss. If enemies are clumped together, it does do quite decent damage and can obviously blow like 2 or 3 enemies away at once. Repulsion field, sending that shot away from us there. Thank you to the soul. So yeah, Contagion is good. It's a little bit like, for this instance, it got wasted because obviously it popped on the first mini haunt, so by the time big haunt comes out, it's already gone. I can't set it off again, so it can be a little bit wasted in that sense, but sometimes it'll prevail for you, sometimes it won't. You get Mom's Underwear, which is a range up. We do want both of these, so if we take Abaddon first, it should give us the 6 black hearts, which then we do get 2 soul hearts, so we can take Satanic Bible without actually losing any of our black hearts. We can use it to get a black heart, and we will move down. We have been in the curse room, so that is a full clear, so we will move down to the next floor. That was a great devil deal for us. So Abaddon gave us a damage up, it gives us I think it gives us movement speed, but mainly it gives us a damage up. That's pretty much why I took it. It does get rid of all of our red hearts, so it did get rid of but we only had 2, so we spent 2 to pick it up, so we technically lost no red hearts, but just gained 6 black hearts. And then the Satanic Bible is the book in our space item, and we get black lipstick as well. It's a 6-room recharge that gives us black hearts every time we use it. We have just got black lipstick, which makes more black hearts appear. This could be a black heart run. Honestly, with the with the regen that we have on black hearts, we could just bomb the run if it gets to that. If we're lacking damage. So far so good. We get mini mush from the hearts. So it does give us a range down, it gives us a speed up, a size down, and a tier height up, so we will just take it for the speed up mainly. We do have a spacebar charge on the Satanic Bible, so we will use that. So far so good on this run. Obviously, as I've previously mentioned, I'm a little bit sad that we lost the first one, but I didn't necessarily want to leave you guys with, nothing. I was in the run for like 4-5 minutes maximum. It was a pretty poor start. We died fairly straightforwardly and fairly instantly, and it just wasn't necessarily a good video, and that's not what I want to do. I want to be given good videos. Thank you, Jawbone. Honestly, this is probably one of the better items that I've seen recently. full heart damage for the current room. No, thank you. We get a sun card. We do find the star, which we will go into. Isn't necessarily anything we want from the star, so we will just move on. Yeah, I didn't want to leave it just as that as the video, you know, like, hello, welcome, here's a 3-minute video of me dying, sorry, bye. I didn't necessarily want that to be the video, so we have recorded another episode in this one. Hopefully we don't die. I mean, if it comes to the eventuality where, like, say for instance we're playing and we die in, like, Womb 2, I'm not going to record another one that's close to a full run as you're going to get, you know. It's, yeah, I died and that wasn't great, but I was close to being done. But today's run, obviously, I literally just started. I was like 5 minutes in. Sacrifice room. And that is the floor fully cleared except for the boss. We will do the boss now. But yeah, I just thought I'd do another one. Apologies for losing the streak, but it was only a 1 streak, so it's not too bad. We do get Bighorn, which isn't an issue for us. Bighorn is fairly straightforward. Contagion was wasted on the black ball thing that he spawned, but never mind. As long as you dodge the troll bombs, like, Bighorn is pretty easy. Dodge the troll bombs and just keep on top of the black balls, like actually popping them. They're so big and move erratically, and when they hit Bighorn they pop anyway. They're not too much of an issue. They're not as bad as Little Horns ones, but yeah, we do get a HP up, which does let us take more of the void. Wow. Talk about black heart generator runs. Like, we have more of the void now, and we have Satanic Bible. Like, so more of the void gave us a damage up. What more of the void is you can see us charging it as we're shooting. It is this black ring. It is essentially like a brimstone ring. It does do quite a lot of damage. Let's go into this boss trap room. It does do quite a lot of damage, but if you get the kill with it, I think it is. So I think if you get the killing blow with the actual ring itself, it does have a chance to spawn you a black heart for the enemies that you kill with it. So, like I said, it is a black heart generator, same as the Satanic Bible. It's not as reliable as the Satanic Bible. Obviously, the Satanic Bible, like that, I just killed 3 things with it, didn't give me any black hearts. So it's not a guaranteed one, where obviously the Satanic Bible is guaranteed. You press spacebar when it's fully charged, you will get a black heart. So the Satanic Bible is arguably a little bit better than More of the Void at generating black hearts, but it does give you some. It has just given us 2 there. We did get the Satanic Bible charge. We will leave the umbilical cord because it isn't that great, but we are pretty much full HP on black hearts. We now are pretty much full HP thanks to that full charge, and we cannot complain with this run. This has been a godsend run so far. Use More of the Void to quickly take those out. Imagine if we got something like Guppy with this. Fruitcake. Yeah, sure. The fruitcake gives us a random effect every tier. So we can have Tech X, we could have, you know, Tech Point, Tech Zero, Firemind, you know, other things like that. It just gives you a random tier effect. Trisalian, the White Brimstone one, Mom's Eye, Midas's Touch, the Shrinking Shots. It gives you pretty much everything. It is random. You're not going to really know what's going to drop or when. So it can be a little bit risky, but 9 times out of 10, it's fine. Most tier effects aren't sort of damaging to you. Obviously, yeah, you could get like Firemind like you just did. It will obviously hurt getting hit by that, but it's considering how much health regen we have, who cares? Holy shot, you know, things like that. poison tears as well will be in there. More of the void. Just make quick work of this room. We'll go up and clear this big room. I thought this big room was the way, that's why I went down to clear that first. I thought this would be the way. Godhead there, procking. We'll move up. We get gluttony. What do we want from gluttony? I was going to say more than 3 would be fine. That gives us 1 red heart. 1 red heart is fine because if we do find a devil deal, it means we can take it without losing 3 soul hearts, which obviously would benefit us more than, you know, just losing it. Whipworm, anti-grav, Jacob's ladder, you know, it gives us pretty dead tooth. It gives us all of those effects. So I do quite like fruitcake. It's not much different to $3 bill, but I think I like it more than $3 bill. Just because it's only 1 tier, you're not locked into it for like the next, you know, minute or so. We get Rag Mega as the boss. Shouldn't be too much of an issue thanks to more of a void. We get placenta. I will take placenta just for, like I said, devil deal wise. We will move down to Dank Depths, because realistically we shouldn't take red high HP, so there's no real way that we're going to lose the devil deal. We have too many black hearts and too many ways to gain black hearts to lose the devil deal precedent chance that we have. You know, we shouldn't really be losing that ever. Between Satanic Bible, More of the Void and Black Lipstick, you know, how are we not going to be protecting our red hearts? So we should be able to get devil deals fairly straightforward. We will just take the peeper for the sake of it. It just gives us that eye that floats around, does contact damage. It's not that great, but we'll pick up for the sake of it. We should always have the chance to proc it, so we're on 67.5 right now. Get a health down, Phil. Thank you, game. We will take the compass, because that will help us have some idea where we go. And even though we do have to full clear, obviously, the floors, the compass will just show us the actual direction of where the boss is, and we'll know that we will just clear everything the other side, and then move towards the boss after we're finished. We'll use the Satanic Bible just to refill the missing black heart that we have. We have a trap room above us. We get Guppy's collar. So that's 1 out of 3 for Guppy. We'll take it. We did get telepilled out of there. I will go back in and restart the room to clear all the hostiles because they were not dead. And that is the pretense of the room. Normally you would look to do that, that would be the ideal scenario. You got the item you needed and you managed to get out. However, that obviously isn't what we're trying to do. That wasn't why I used the pill, I just used it to see what it was. And we will go back in. Oh, we can't. Okay, I was going to go back in and activate the room again by picking up the items, but it didn't let us. So apologies for that. I wasn't looking to skip it, obviously. I didn't know it was a telepill. We will clear both the rooms in here. And lastly, this one up top. That will be every room on this side of the thing is cleared, as you can see. I did skip out of the trap room by accident, so apologies for that, but there isn't... I did go back in to try and reactivate it, but it didn't let me, so there isn't an awful lot I could do about that. We do get a tears down pill, that's not great for us, but we'll move on. We get the adversary. Adversary is a boss that I don't like. We'll just man tank him, because why not? We get the blood clot. get Krampus fight. Honestly, lump of coal would be great. Thank you. I didn't necessarily need or want. We get a black rune as well. Didn't necessarily need or want Krampus' head because we don't want to get rid of the Satanic Bible, but lump of coal, cannot complain. Okay, so as you can see, obviously the compass is showing us where things are, so we can prioritise where we're going. We're obviously going to go into everything, because that's the aim of the game, but being able to know that, you know, the gold room is to the top right, we can go there first rather than having to womble about trying to find it. We will move up into this bigger room. Okay, contagion, making short work of that. 2 hearts we don't need. Don't need any of those. More void takes care of that. Chub, how you doing, Chub? Your pain in my neck, Chub. Here we go. Should be able to go in here. The D Infinity. We will not be taking the D Infinity. This isn't a run that I want to reroll. Obviously, the D Infinity can give you things like the D6, the D8, the D12, which doesn't necessarily mean we would reroll the run, but it can also give you the D4 and the D100, and I don't want to reroll this run. Obviously, our damage is only 7.23, so it's not like spectacular damage, but it is pretty good. The setup that we have with Abaddon, More of the Void, and Satanic Bible is pretty strong. Like, I shouldn't die. There's no reason why I should die. Like, I have pretty much infinite health regen, so there's no necessary need to reroll this run. If it was awful, then yeah, sure, I'd consider it, but there's no need to. This is a good run. And even if we are lacking damage, you know, we can just Blackheart bomb things. I could happily just walk. Blackheart bombing, for anyone that doesn't know, I could just walk into it, take the Heart of Damage to activate the Blackheart effect of where it deals the Necronomicon in the room. I could do that on purpose to just mass damage the room rather than actually having to fire, because there's so many Blackhearts. Like, for instance, I can just take the hits in here, it kills what we need it to kill, and there's a Blackheart right here for us from the last room we cleared with More of the Void. Or I could have just used Spacebar and refilled it with the Satanic Bible, so there's no reason not to reroll this run, so I'm not going to bother. We will go into the shop. We do get restock. Just gives us an addictive pill. We will buy the 9 volt. We will buy the piggy bank. I don't want the tier detonator, so we won't buy that. So we bought the 9 volt. It gives us a quicker charge and spacebar item, and we did buy the piggy bank, which means that if we do get hit, we will get money dropped. We do get mystery sack. I won't be using the telepill. It got us into a little bit of trouble last time. We will move to the boss. That is a full clear, except for obviously the room I'm currently in and the boss. We will clear that out now. Go. So just the boss left. We will move into there and do that now. It is Mom. I didn't realise we were on the Mom. Oh, we've only just missed boss rush. That's a shame. Well, I didn't realise it was Mom. I thought we were only on Necropolis 1 or Necropolis 2. That's why I bought Restock, because I bought it thinking we had one more shop left. But obviously we don't. We do get a Devil Room. We get Guppy's Paw. Now we have Guppy's Collar. So I'll buy both of these. So we'll buy Death's List and Guppy's Collar. do want the Satanic Bible back. We will Black Room Guppy's collar.
Black.
We will take the Polaroid and we will use the Satanic Bible to get ourselves back to fairly decent health. So we took Death List. Death List gives us basically a mini game inside of the game. It will spawn white skulls above enemies' heads, which shows the order in which the game wants us to kill them. If we do them in that order, it will give us like a stat up. So you can see the white skull there. Envy would be pretty hard to do. Shoot the Woo, we won't be taken. If we didn't have Satanic Bible, shoot the Woo 100%. But yeah, so it'll give us a skull above heads to show us the order in which the game would like us to kill things. If we kill them in that order, it will give us a stat increase or an item like or even a soul heart, or like a key or something, or a bomb. For instance, we get 48 energy. So it's pretty good. It does have the chance to give you some free stats, but it might be a little bit difficult thinking about it now. I forgot that we had Contagion, which means that once we kill the first thing, it's just going to pop the rest. So unless it pops it in a very specific order, or there's only one thing in the room, I don't think we're going to be able to benefit much from Death List, but we tried anyway. So there's one down. Contagion did die off, so we do get the second one. There's the third one. And there's the fourth, so it gave us a nickel, I believe. Which is a nothing for us right now in the womb, but the chance is there, you know, it's not a bad item. Something like this room gave us a key. Okay, we will go down here first, just trying to see if the secret room was adjacent to the curse room, but it doesn't look like it is, so we will have to take the damage in the curse room. Get an I'm drowsy pill, which we will carry with us. Are you a wizard? Sadly, we did lose 2 hearts. We did get to gain 1. There is a full charge in here though, so we did actually lose nothing from that. So it's not too bad. We'll keep the I'm drowsy pill for... Oh, I forgot I had Are you a wizard? There we go. It will run out after 30 seconds, but 30 seconds here, it's pretty annoying. There we go. We are still on course to make Hush. We get Balls of Steel pill. We could definitely make Hush. We've got 6 minutes to clear this route, this floor, and the next, which we could do. It's not out of the question. If these hosts would pop up anyway. Come on! Come on! Thank you. So we have done everything in this. There is a room over there that we haven't been in, so we will quickly run over here. I believe the secret room's there. It would make more sense. Yeah. Okay. Let that pop. Secret room is there. We get grand total of a pill, which we won't take, and we'll move into the boss. So we should complete this boss and move to the next floor inside of the next minute. So we do have a couple of minutes spare to hopefully anyway, make Hush. We get Brother Bobby, which we do not care about. We will move down. Okay, so we again get Curse of the Unknown, so we still don't know what our health is. We'll use the Satanic Bible just for the sake of it. Obviously, I don't know if I was actually missed any health, but better safe than sorry. Considering it's, you know, it recharges pretty quickly. I will try to make Hush. I will try to rush through it and make Hush if we can. So we will clear every room as we come into it rather than move about and try to save health and stuff on curse rooms. If I find one, I'll just walk straight into it. Balls of Steel Pill. I hate those things the most in the worm, I think. I don't know what they're called. Little ghosty boys. I don't want either of them. We've got one red heart of health. I'd like to keep it that way. Either keep it at 1 or reduce it to 0 once we move into the devil deal. Pretty fly is not a bad thing. We'll go down just to get this big room and the trap room. Boss trap room, we get Fae, which has given us an eternal heart though, which is not something we particularly wanted. So we do need to hope that we proc the devil deal chance at 67%. The reason we didn't want it is because of these rooms. So while we only had one red heart in this sort of scenario, so we had one red heart, we can walk into the boss trap rooms even though we're on full health because we have one red heart and the rest is soul hearts. You cannot do that if you've got 2 red hearts. You would have to lose one. Obviously if there's nothing like a donation machine or a heart beggar, then you can't necessarily just lose red heart without losing all of your soul hearts. I didn't want to do that, hence why I didn't want the second red heart and why I didn't pick up the eternal heart that dropped for us before. But yeah, we then got. I forgot about Fate giving us one, so we should make Hush. We have 2 minutes, so we should make Hush. Everything is cleared in the boss, as you can see. I will take the arm drowsy pill, just because these eye lasers are pretty annoying. We'll use more of the void to speed things up a little bit. Did take a hit there, but we do gain all right invincibility shield. We did get Hush, so we will be taking it. Don't really want all those. I mean, the razor blade would help us with the heart problem that I was speaking of. Oh, seeing us, oh, we must not have one if these are costing soul hearts. So it's not. Maybe that's not a big deal. We do want to go into Hush because I did say we would. Hopefully, we get some damage upgrades from the item rooms in Hush. That would be nice. Yeah, so we must not have had a red heart. I thought we did. So it's fair enough. Eden's Blessing. Oh, Infestation 2. We'll take Eden's Blessing just for the next Eden run, just for the sake of it. We don't want either of those. We'll pick up Best Friend just to check for a crawl space. Which we don't get. We will open these. We get Bomb Bag, IV Bag. We get a Degar's Room, which we will take. We do have restock in here, so I suppose we will take School Bag. We'll take Nightlight. We'll take Blank Card. And we'll take Pandora's Box. Pandora's Box just gives us nothing there. And not realise that this is a proper floor, I'm guessing. Okay. I like the way we look, so we'll bomb this, see what we get. I'm drowsy pill, we will take the I'm drowsy pill. We will come back for the Degas room before I move down to the next floor, obviously, but the I'm drowsy pill is quite nice. We'll use it now. It should work for Hush, should go through it with Hush as well. Okay, that is the first part of Hush done. Shouldn't be too bad. We have good movement speed, we have flight. Our damage isn't terrible. We are doing decent damage to Hush. It's not the fastest Hush kill in the world, but for the sake of the video, just seeing Hush in the full clear is obviously probably something that people wanted to see, so at least we could do that. I guess this sort of makes up for the death. You know, we did die, but we also did get to see Hush. Again, there, look, the sheer amount of flies that Hush spawns means that we pretty much are guaranteed to get our black hearts back. Pretty much all the time. There you go, there's one there, there's one there. One down here for us. Again, this isn't the fastest Hush kill in the world, but certainly not the slowest, so it's not too bad. Hopefully we don't take too much damage. We are getting money every time we get hit, so we can go back into the store that the Hush floor spawns, buy a full charge for Titanic Bible. We do have the rune to go pick up as well that does give us a soul heart, so we can use that with blank card to fill our health back up as well. So again, not the end of the world, us losing some HP. Did move to pick up some of the coins there, it was probably a bad idea. So we will just leave them until Hush is dead. Just a bit weary that they might spawn where the drop is, the cathedral drop and well, not the cathedral rise and the shoal drop. Just wouldn't want it to proc. Send us to the wrong place. This is actually the most annoying part of Hush. IMO. Can we not take any more hits realistically? Now almost finished. Okay, there we go, and that is Hush completed. Drops us some soul hearts and whatever. We will go back, like I said, we will pick up this Degas rune, we will come back into here, we will pick up Mum's key, we will pick up a full charge for the Satanic Bible. Is there anything we missed? We missed a few coins. Nothing of any massive note. We will switch to use the Degas rune. We will move up to the cathedral. Okay, so obviously this has been a strong run from quite early, so it has been a faster run. That's why we made Hush. That's why we obviously did Hush fairly simply. However, it is a good indicator of the rule change. So obviously it does show that not having to search for the secret rooms means that we do save a decent lump of time. Health up pill is not what we want, because I don't want to go above one red heart container. Okay, we will move up, use the Satanic Bible while we've got a charge of it. full charge, so we'll use it again. Keep flight, save us the effort that is that room. Okay, that's that done. Again. Is all fine. We move to the right here. We get a hematemesis pill and the cursed skull. No, thank you. The reason why we don't want the cursed skull is because I'm pretty sure it's something like once we get hit in a room, it just teleports us out of it. So I don't see why you'd ever want the cursed skull. It's sort of like the cursed eye, but in a trinket, and the cursed eye is awful, so I don't get why you'd ever want that. Offers IV bag. I'm sure we've already been offered IV bag, but we don't want it, so we will not be taking IV bag. Monstros are fine. With the Degas rune and the Bible and Power of the Void, like honestly, how are we supposed to die? I'm taking awful hits and it doesn't even matter because I can just put myself back to full health pretty much instantly. We've got the 4 charge. There's a tainted rock there. Small rock would be nice. We've got the 4 charge of a Degas rune, which gives us 1 soul heart, and we've got the 6 charge of the Satanic Bible, which obviously gives us a black heart. We've got more of the void, killing things, which gives us the chance to gain hearts as well. So it's honestly pretty simple. So that is a full clear except for the boss. So we will move into the boss to fight Isaac. I am just going to man mode him. Try to just beat him down rather than let him, like, bully me. I will be taking a few hits, but as I said, the amount of HP you generally have, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I've lost 2 hearts in this fight, but my blank card is about to be full, so I can use the Degas rune, and we'll be pretty much on full health again, so it's fairly straightforward. We are under the chest, so we don't have a way into Mega Satan unless we get Dad's Key in these boxes. We get Bobby's Bomb, Spider Bite, Little Gish, and Mysterious Liquid. So unless we get Dad's Key on this floor in any of the chests that we might find, we don't have a way into Mega Satan, so we won't be doing Mega Satan, obviously, unless we find that. Delerium, if he pops, we will do Delerium. Don't want the Eternal Heart in there. Obviously, Delerium was an option once we finish Hush, but as I've said in the rules, Delerium is something that we will do only if he pops up at the end of the chest. Because if I'd have finished Hush and we'd have moved straight to Delerium, we wouldn't have cleared the Cathedral, we wouldn't be clearing the chest, we would just move straight to Delerium. So we would skip 2 levels just to do Delerium, which means that, you know, it wouldn't be a full clear. We'd have skipped 2 floors completely. It's not a case of like, in this one, once we finish the chest, we beat the boss, there's no other place we can go. There is Mega Satan, but obviously, like I said, we can't unlock it, so it's not our fault that we can't unlock it. There is physically no other place to go that would be the end of the game unless Delerium's there, so we aren't skipping over anything to do Delerium. So it's better to have it at that stage in the game rather than just as soon as it pops. I get that obviously people would want to see me do Delerium. So, you know, they might be a little bit upset that we are waiting to see if he drops at the end, just because he might not, obviously he might not drop. He was a guaranteed one once we beat Hush, but he's not guaranteed when we finish the chest, and, you know, I am aware of that, and I get that people might want to see it, but it does take away from the series if we just skip 2 floors. Because if we're skipping the 2 floors there, then why are we bothering with the other ones? The whole... no, I don't want that. The whole premise is that we are going into every floor and we are clearing every floor. So to obviously then skip 2 just seems a bit redundant, but that's just me. We'll use both our spacebar items to give us back some health. We have cleared everything to the left and to the south, so we will go to the right. I'm surprised Mara's Void only dropped us 1 there. We killed like 12 heads, but oh well. Dingles, no bother. Walk straight in and take a hit. Thanks for that. Game. But yeah, this has been a fairly straightforward run. Obviously, like I said, I do apologise for the instant death on the first attempt. Hopefully this has made it up to everyone watching. We will attempt to not have that happen again. You know, it could be a case. I'm not the best Isaac player in the world. I would never say that I am. You know, in my opinion, I'm not that good. I have a lot of knowledge of it because I've played a lot of hours, because it is one of my favourite games, hence why I decided to bring it onto YouTube. So it is a game that I've played a lot, so you know I do have the knowledge of it, but the actual gameplay itself, I wouldn't say I'm the best. You know, best around. There's definitely better people out there. 100% probably, you know, people who probably play it on maybe even a professional basis, and they're going to be 10 times better than me. Obviously, it's the series that it's the actual premise of the series that I will assume is bringing people in. So, you know, thanks for everyone who is watching and does like the idea and the series behind it. It's a little bit of a newer spin on something that a lot of people already do. I mean, we do not get Delerium, so we will not be doing it, but as I'm saying, as we round this one out, thanks everyone for taking part and watching, especially the first 2 episodes, you know, where we were working things out. I get that the first one's audio quality wasn't great, but we did change that in the second and third one, so hopefully it's been better. Any more changes that we can do, any other criticisms, please leave it down below so we can make the series better. But as of today, thanks to everyone for watching. A 40-minute clear of everything, including Hush, was pretty good. The rule change does seem to be working. It does seem to be a good thing for us. So thanks again everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and peace.